Hey guys, so this is going to be my 30 and 31 week update. I completely didn't have a chance to do it last week. I'll explain as I go along, and again I'm sorry if I'm sniffly and nasally, all will be explained. Last weekend when I was going to be filming my 30-week update, we ended up going, we were shopping and doing last minute stuff for Christmas, so I didn't really get round to it. And then on the Sunday we had a few errands to run, and then I started feeling ill and really run down and stuff, so I ended up just sort of sleeping. And then on the Monday I had my midwife appointment, which I went to even though I wasn't feeling very well, and the weather was terrible, and it gets worse. But yeah, I had my midwife appointment, which went really well actually. I actually had my midwife back, which was nice because I hadn't seen her in forever. Every time I'd had an appointment it'd been someone else. And yeah, she was a lot more helpful than the other women had been. She checked my blood results and my iron was low, which is why I'd been feeling dizzy, and I'd been feeling dizzy on the Sunday really badly, and I think it's partly because of obviously having a cold and not feeling very well, but also because of my iron. And she said that she was rather worried about it and she wanted me to get the iron tablets as soon as possible, so she asked me if I'd go into my doctor's the next day on Christmas Eve to pick them up, and that she'd again send them a message. The rest of the midwife meetings, I think, went quite well. She measured my belly and I'm 30 up, from the top of my belly to the bottom bit, which is apparently right on track. Little girlie was head down and her back was this side, with her feet up here and stuff. She wasn't engaged obviously, but she was just down. She just covered a few things. I now see her in every couple of weeks basically, so I'll be seeing her on the 13th of January, so it's not even that long away, which is good because I need to talk to her about my iron tablets. We had a few other things to do on Monday, a few things that we needed to get done, and we ended up coming back home really late, and the weather got really bad. And I don't know if you guys live in England or if anyone knows, but we had a really bad storm on Monday through to Tuesday and all of Tuesday basically, and it was horrible. It was so windy, it was really strong winds and torrential rain, and we'd been having quite a lot of rain anyway, and it basically flooded everywhere. There was massive puddles, loads of rivers and even small little tiny ponds broke their banks, and there were so many accidents, so many trees down, and we struggled to get home. Eventually obviously we did get home, and then that night our electric went and our power went, so I had planned to then do my 30-week update then, and I know it was going to be even later, but I couldn't do it and I couldn't upload it because we had no electric and we had no power, and we were out all of Christmas Eve. So we spent Christmas Eve morning, I had to tried to ring the doctors, couldn't get through because obviously all the power lines, everything, no signal, nothing worked basically. So we just went out there to my doctor's, which took us forever because of the roads being so awful, and there being so many accidents and stuff. When we got there they had no power, so they had no idea about a note from my midwife. Luckily I brought my midwife notes with me, and I managed to see a doctor who saw what she had seen on my results basically, and gave me some iron tablets, so luckily I managed to get them. But he said obviously because he hasn't been able to talk to my midwife, he doesn't know what she wanted me to be put on. He said he's put me on the basic thing for now, but she might want to change me, or I might want to be changed if for whatever reason they don't agree with me. So far it's been fine. But yeah, he was really helpful, bless him. So yeah, that was quite good. But then I wasn't obviously still feeling very well. I didn't even really want to go out. But we needed to get to Tesco's because we had no food that we could cook. Because obviously there was no electric, we had to get our camping gear out and cook on 2 little tiny gas stoves. So we went to Tesco's, which took forever because again the roads were awful. Got back home and just spent the evening, the afternoon here, and I was resting because I just felt so awful. I just kept on feeling really dizzy. And I started getting ready to go out to my friends because we were obviously still doing our Christmas Eve thing, and then eventually I just was like, I honestly don't know if I could do it, and I was in tears with Liam saying I just don't think I can go. I was so disappointed because I had to stay here. He went and took the presents that I had from my friends and stuff, and I was just so gutted that I had to miss out, and I was just like so angry and frustrated. I felt like so annoyed at the fact that the electric was off. Also, I had all my Christmas presents that I hadn't wrapped, and I had to wrap them by candlelight, feeling awful, wanting to sleep. It just honestly ruined my Christmas Eve, basically. It was just horrible. I woke up during the night and the lights had come back on, so we thankfully got our electric back, which a lot of people in our area didn't, for Christmas Day, which was awful, I'm sure, for a lot of them, because they had no way to cook Christmas dinner, basically. But luckily we did. It did mean that Christmas Day everything was a little bit pushed back, because we'd sort of started preparing for the fact that we probably wouldn't be able to cook everything and that we might have to barbecue the turkey. But yeah, eventually we managed to do everything and get everything on, but it just felt like Christmas Day was a bit of a rush, which was annoying because I really wanted it to be kind of calm, but especially, you know, if not feeling very well. But it was still good, I still enjoyed it, it was still nice. But yeah, so yeah, after all of that, the last couple of days have literally just been me recuperating and trying to get better, taking these iron pills, and yeah, I have been feeling less dizzy, but I literally just cannot budge this cold. There's nothing, it just doesn't seem to think. But when I spoke to my midwife on the Monday, she said that it's so common around this time of year, and that like everyone, and I was like, but I keep getting it like every couple of weeks, and she was like, yep, it's just normal, like your immune system in pregnancy just, you know, gets to rock bottom, basically. So after all of that, now that you guys are sort of up to date with where my crazy life has been, and where I've been for the last 2 weeks, I shall get on and do my update, as it were, and try and cover as much as I can. So, weight. I have gained 2.5 pounds since I last spoke to you guys on my 29 week update. So I think I roughly gained about a pound the week before, and then the last week I've gained 1.5 pounds, which is, again, normal, fine, perfectly on track, basically. I think I gained a little bit more this week because obviously Christmas, who doesn't eat and pig out? So my appetite's still been there, even though I've been ill. Sleep. Still, I'm really tired a lot. Obviously, being ill, I'm tired all the time. I just feel really fatigued, but the problem is that I just can't seem to sleep at night when it comes to night time, even though I'm shattered and my body cannot do anymore. I'm just laying there like I can't sleep. It's just so frustrating, and I don't know really if it's going to change, to be honest. Moment would still probably have to be Christmas Day, though it was hectic, and though I was ill, and though I wish it'd been better, and I've had better Christmases. It was still good, and it was still nice to spend time with the family, and I didn't obviously have to do too much, and yeah, so I still enjoyed it as much as I can. Miss anything? Yeah, not feeling ill so much. I just want to feel normal. I don't want to be ill anymore. Like, it's hard enough being ill normally, let alone being ill and being pregnant, because you can't really do anything. Most you can take is paracetamol, which I try to avoid because I just don't like the idea of taking any medication really whilst I'm pregnant if I don't have to. Movement, yes, lots. She's become so strong over the last 2 weeks. She's been kicking my ribs a lot, and it's been so painful. And yeah, like sometimes her kicks and her pushes and stuff are really like becoming uncomfortable, and like you're just like, ow, you can't push anymore. But don't get me wrong, I still love it. I still love feeling her move, and I'm still fascinated, and obviously I can see my belly move so much more now. Symptoms. Dizziness, like I said, obviously I'm on my iron tablets. Leg and feet cramps still really bad, and I keep getting twinges and shoots and pains and stuff in my legs anyway, in general, and they become really achy quicker at the moment. Itchy belly and that, still needing to go to the toilet a lot. Backache, obviously my cold, I've been getting headaches and stuff. Heartburn's still been really, really bad. Just the same really, but I feel like everything's been slightly heightened because I've been ill. Happy or moody most of the time. Up and down, to be honest. With everything that's been going on, and like just after Christmas there was a few other things that just have gone on in my life that haven't been great, and obviously because it's been Christmas and it's sort of like just not the right time for things to go wrong, and they did. I've been very stressed and feeling a lot overwhelmed, and I think it's got on top of me, obviously being pregnant and having the looming thing of her like possibly, you know, being here within the next 2 months and not feeling ready at all, and feeling like, I don't know, I just feel this pressure to get everything done, and I feel I've just been feeling a little bit on my own with it all, even though I know I'm not, except that I've just got to keep taking one day at a time and stuff. I just want everything now. But we're getting there. What are you looking forward to? New Year's, hopefully this time I'm not going to be ill, because I've planned to go out with my friends. We're probably going to do something in the evening, just at my friend's house, and like have food and stuff, so it'll be a nice night in, but I get to finally see them and have a night out basically. So yeah, determined to make sure that I enjoy this and that nothing ruins it. But yeah, otherwise over the next week we are literally, because I don't think Liam's got work either and I haven't got work, we're just literally getting on doing things, jobs that have needed to get done ages ago here. So we're going to be doing my cupboard more and just odd bits that we've been doing. We've already been doing some jobs, so it'd be nice to get things feeling like we're progressing and getting things ready. So yeah. Right, I'm going to quickly show you some of the baby bits that I obviously got for Christmas. Just baby bits obviously. I can't show you everything, but I'll explain as I go along, and then I'll show you my belly. So yeah. So this is some of the baby bits that I got for Christmas, or we bought around Christmas time. I got given a baby bath that came with a sponge, top and tail bowl, a towel, and I got a changing mat. It's all like a set thing for my sister, but it's rather big and I've put it away at the moment, so I'll show you guys at some other point. But this is a lovely sleeping bag that I got from my sister, and yeah, I really like this one. I'd said that I wanted this one. It's from Mother Care, and it's 0 to 6 months, and it's 1 tog in thickness, so it's not a very thick one, which is good because obviously it's better to have lots of light layers. But I love the design on it. This is sort of eventually, when I get a nursery, sort of what colours I want it to be. So yeah, I was very pleased with that. These I got from a friend for Christmas, and I was just like, oh, they're so cute. These ones have got little teddy bears on them. That's their socks, obviously. And these have got little bows and little frilly. They're so cute. I was like really shocked that she got me them, and I was really happy, bless her. Liam wanted to pick up this. It was, yeah, being sold off cheaply. Just before Christmas they sold off loads of baby stuff cheaply. Obviously it says I love mum, and we bought this one. These are like little leggings for a newborn, and they were £2. So yeah, and then I picked up this lovely baby grow that I'm going to be taking to the hospital, because we didn't have that many that are small enough for newborns really. We have lots of 0 to 3, but I wanted some nice pretty ones, and I saw this and it was £5. They were selling it off in TK Maxx, and it's a nice mamas and papas one, so I was like, yes, I want it. And then my best present of all, the one I absolutely love, is I got my Yummy Mummy bag from Liami, and I've been wanting this bag for ages, so I was so happy that I actually got it. Obviously it's brand new, so it's got everything inside. It comes with, rather than getting everything out, I'll just show you in this. It comes with the changing mat, a mirror, obviously all the pockets and space and stuff to put nappies, and a mobile phone pocket and everything. So yeah, but I love it. I love the detailing on it. It's just so pretty. It's so girly and I love it. So this is my 31-week belly. on my toes and my top. Seems really pointy. Nearly 37.5, nearly, it's just under. It's grown about nearly half an inch in the last 3 weeks because it didn't grow for quite a while. It hasn't been growing too much recently, which is okay.